Hi, hey, what's good, guys? Boston Braxo here. Welcome back to another commentary video. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about Pokimane. Now, I've never talked about Pokimane on my channel before, at least I think. And Pokimane, I just want to put this out there. I personally do not like Pokimane. I don't like her at all. She's done some pretty rude things to people. She's been pretty rude for the past couple months during COVID times and quarantine and all that bullshit. But yeah, and so recently there's a guy named Fedmyster, and he used to be in a relationship with Pokimane. And if you don't, I'm gonna explain a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna get everything correctly or say a bunch of too much details, but I'm gonna get in some good juicy details. So this guy named Fedmyster, right? He used to date Pokimane, supposedly, right? I guess. And was being cheated on by was cheating on Fedmyster with two other dudes. A guy who was on Reddit, and he talked about the situation and said he banged Pokimane, which I just find hilarious because people are like, dude, this guy's a legend, dude. Like, he talks about this, and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm one of the guys, by the way. Like, I kind of find that a bit funny, but still, no. But yeah, and some other dude also was talking to Fedmyster, having a good time, talking, having some beer pong together, being good fudging buddies, I'm gonna say that. And supposedly was not doing that, like, they were talking about Pokimane, and this guy was talking to Fedmyster. Supposedly, I think his name was Steven. Yeah, Steven. Let's go with Steven. I think that was his fake name that somebody gave him, or at least his name. And Steven asked Fedmyster, he's like, yo, are you, like, dating her at all or whatever? And he's like, nah, man, shoot your shot. And supposedly he should have said, oh yeah, yes I am, I'm dating her. But instead he makes the dumb decision by saying, oh no, I'm not up to anything with her. We're just friends. He basically, this guy Steven, he's like given the golden card. He was given like the golden ticket, and he's like, sweet, like, Pokimane's available, I'm gonna go right ahead. But supposedly, you know, the dirty deeding was going on with them, and stuff was figured out. Well, not stuff was figured out. What the fuck am I talking about? Apparently, after that, she also was cheating on him with another guy. And Fedmyster and Pokimane did live together. And when she would be hanging out with Steven and this Redditor, they would not be away from each other. They would be in the same building, and they would talk and do stuff together. It was just like, what the fudge? But, you know, and after all that happened, they finally decided to break up, and Fedmyster, the legend, like, of coming out with the truth, writes a 25-page, like, thing about, like 25 pages, typing about the whole story, like, everything that happened from beginning to end in this whole relationship, and exposed Pokimane for all this manipulation, all her cheating on, like, all the cheating stuff and everything that she's been doing. And you want to know how she responded? Like a fudging 8th grader would. She responded like an 8th grader, and she's like, no, he's lying. No, he's legit lying. Okay. So, say I'm Fedmyster, right? I'm just saying, like, say you're Fedmyster or just whatever. Say you're that person. Like, if somebody asks you if you're in a relationship with this person, and you're like, you're in a pretty good relationship with them, would you say yes or no? You would say yes. You would say yes, you're in a relationship with them. Because you're doing stuff with them, and you're going to be like, oh, if you say I'm not in a relationship with them, this guy's going to go and steal your girl, when he doesn't even know that that's your girl. You guys get what I mean? And completely after that, completely after that whole thing happened and typed everything, she responded like an 8th grader and just goes, nope, none of this, like, some of this stuff is fake. Like, I don't believe that, like, this bullshit isn't true. And even was accusing him of, well, not accusing, but there was allegations of him doing sexual, like, harassment to Pokimane. Which, there is no evidence to prove that, but Fedmyster has evidence to even prove some of the abusive stuff that was going on between him and Pokimane. Which, boom, caught red-handed, kind of, because you don't have all the evidence, but you at least got some, so that proves some stuff, right? So, yeah, I'm going to look more into that stuff. I will give you guys a part 2, definitely, and, yeah, Pokimane, you're watching this? Fudge you! I'm just kidding. Well, actually, still fudge you.
Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.